and I've got my young mate Ben with me, and my number 2 in charge, Anthony. I can just see him. He looks a bit like that Man United fan who's not had his haircut.
Oh God!
Let's hope his stays the same. Let's hope West Ham get a result tonight.
Anfield Strand, yeah.
Anyhow, first of all, how you doing today? How you doing today, Anthony? You okay, my man?
Do you know what? I was all right until about 20 seconds ago.
Listen, I've got to keep on your toes, mate. You know how it goes.
Hey, looking, I'll tell you what, I'm not like him.
Yeah, and we're. I think Ben's sponsoring this stream tonight because he's on the Pepsi Max.
Like I said, you wish Pepsi Max was sponsoring this.
Yeah. So, anyhow, welcome everybody. Like and subscribe to the channel. And tonight's topic is we've got a couple for you. So get your questions in to Ben and Anthony. Get your comments in as well. Question is, will Liverpool finish in the top 5? Looking at the current league table as it stands. And then the second topic a little bit later on. Is the Liverpool squad fit for purpose as it currently stands? On how the boys are performing. So without further ado, we will crack on to the first topic of the evening. And it's a serious one for me after the weekend's results and the games what are being played tonight and tomorrow night, because if a certain team not too far from Liverpool on Merseyside win tonight, they go above us. Everton. So it's not looking too good, but I'm going to start with Anthony tonight. Basically, Anthony, and we'll touch on the City game as well because I want your reaction to it. But the big question is, we've got 13 games to go. We're 15 points from 18th place in the league. We've won 5 games since September, and we've won 6 out of 20. Now, whichever way you look at it, that's relegation form. No doubt about it. So, do you, with the way the lads are playing at the minute, we're going 1-0 up and then we're sitting back. Do you think we'll finish in the top 5, or do you honestly believe that the club are gambling on the Champions League, what we're still in?
Realistically, I'm going to put it this way. Out of the 13 games that we've got left, I think we're winning maybe 5 or 6. 5 or 6 of the 13, if I'm honest with you, because we've got no one. We brought no one in now, and there's no chance of bringing anyone in now because obviously the next transfer window is after the season. But I think we might scrape 5th.
Might scrape 5th. So if we're going to
scrape, hang on. Looking little comments on Ben there saying Einstein over here.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah. No, I do think we'll scrape 5th, but
okay.
It'll be down to the last game.
Okay, so looking at the league table as it stands, then who do you think is going to miss out on the 5th place?
As it stands at the moment, I can probably see maybe Chelsea, Man United going above Aston Villa, and then Aston Villa dropping below us. Right. At the moment, Aston Villa are the only ones who I can see dropping form out of them.
Well, Aston Villa currently stand on 47 points and Liverpool on 39.
Yeah.
So do you think Man United will get Champions League football then?
And to be honest with you, as much as I hate to say it, I do. If they carry on the way they're going, I think they do. I genuinely do. I hate to say it as a Liverpool fan, but as a football fan and seeing how they are at the moment, I genuinely do see them getting Champions League football again.
What are
you? Can't see them going far in it. Don't get me wrong.
No, well, I mean, the thing is that I've looked at the fixtures. What we've got, we've got to play Everton, we've got to play Aston Villa, we've got to play we've got to play Chelsea, and we've got to play Man United away.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts, Ben, on what Anthony said and basically what we're discussing?
I agree with the premise that right now the two teams likely not to make top 5 are us or Villa. Like, if you look at it from multiple angles, we're in terrible form and with injuries. Villa are in okay form, but they've got loads of injuries as well, and they've also got Europe, and they could make it further in Europe than we could. So they'll focus on the Europa League eventually. In my opinion, Unai Emery is a Europa League specialist.
Yeah.
And you pointed out our fixtures.
Yeah.
The United away game, Chelsea and Villa are all back to back to back.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we've got Fulham, Everton, Palace, and Brentford in the mix. All that.
Yeah.
Our running's really difficult. So
it is.
But so is Chelsea's. So assuming they go for the Champions League, that could also play into our hands potentially. It's that option.
Are you right? Okay. To coin a phrase of another channel, he's well known. It's his company. He owns it. But he came out. Anton knew who it is in a minute. So do you, Ben. But he came out not long ago, and he wasn't concerned about Liverpool not qualifying for the top 5, and he wasn't worried about Man United. And he came out with and a video was played of him outside Wembley, and he was on about big moves use. So you knew him on about now. So
Paul Machin.
Yeah, Paul Machin, yeah. So Paul's not concerned that Liverpool will finish outside the. He's not concerned about the top 4. With the way Chelsea and United are playing, I am genuinely concerned, and I've got every reason to be after Sunday, because we just collapsed like a pack of cards again. I mean, you two can answer this for me, because I've not got a snowball's clue here. I mean, we went 1-0 up. First half we were shite against City, and we went 1-0 up thanks to you know who again, with an outrageous free kick from 32 yards out.
Oh.
I mean, I've not stopped watching it yet. I've got it on a loop, and it was.
It's not, to me. It's not as good anymore after what's happened in the end.
You know, but I mean, and then obviously the referee had an absolute nightmare, and the PGMOL.
Yeah.
You know, but why didn't they just apply common sense and let the third goal stand? Because we were losing anyhow. So that way, City win 3-1. Szoboszlai doesn't get sent off and he can play tomorrow night. That would have suited.
I think he was going to get sent off either way, to be honest with
but
you.
I mean, he applied the letter of the law and it was a red card. He was right. But they both failed each other. But
yeah,
my question to you is, Ben, this is what's worrying me. Why are we playing so shit in the first half and only starting to play in games when, for the second half for half an hour, we go 1-0 up and then we just sit back and invite the opposition on? Can you answer that for me? Because honestly, it's done me head in. It's bamboozled me.
I think I'd have to say I'm as confused as you, because like you say, we go 1-0 up, we look the better team, and all of a sudden we're allowing them onto us, we're letting them get at us and sit back and whatnot. I don't get that. And I've said this for a few months now, since the PSG game. Slot doesn't realise what power he has in his hands at Anfield. He doesn't know how to harness that power. You can tell, because Anfield needs attacking football, it needs entertainment, it needs to be woken up. Anfield's always been like that. It's not the best atmosphere in the world by any means.
No.
And we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
but we know that. But when Anfield is up to it, it's a great atmosphere. We know this. Yeah. The Real Madrid game, the City game last season, the Madrid game last season.
Yeah.
When Anfield wants to be rowdy, it will be rowdy. And no team that can come here, there's no team in the world that will come to Anfield when it's rowdy and survive. But Klopp does not know how to make Anfield rowdy, because he's too simple. He's too plain and boring. Sit back, doesn't really care about the press, doesn't really care about this, that, the other. Whereas unlike Klopp, he knew how to harness that chaos, which is why Anfield loved him. Heavy metal football played into how Anfield is meant to be.
I mean, I don't know what you two think about Sunday, but for me, watching it here, he absolutely killed the atmosphere, Slot.
I've said 60% of Anfield's problem right now is Slot. Like, people will disagree and say, "Oh, the fan," like Harold himself will say, "The fans have a job to do once they go in the stadium." I've not said it yet because I never really had the chance, but I disagree with that because in football, in England especially, we know crowds are reactive, not proactive. That's always been the case. The players and the manager have to get the crowd going. It's always been like that. In Anfield, you'll never walk alone. You'll get the "We love you, Liverpool, we do," and then it's up to the players then to give the crowd something to cheer about. But Slot football does not give us anything to cheer about at Anfield.
Well, your thoughts on it, Anthony?
I mean, I completely agree with Ben. I mean, look at when I know every team's player does it when something good happens towards the end, and that's why it gets feisty and stuff. But look at when like Canate started like doing all this to the crowd, and you could hear the volume change completely because he was getting the crowd active, and that's when things started ramping up, and that's when we started to feel the atmosphere more. But then after that, after we started making mistakes, you could then feel it die down. Like we went quiet, you could hear the City fans over us.
And there's only 3,000 of them.
Yeah.
They were rightfully singing, "Is this the Etihad?"
and the thing is, when we went 1-0 up, we had City on the ropes. It's as if it was a 50-minute back like Tyson. We had them on the ropes, and we let them off again.
We've done that. I've lost count of how many times we've done that since like
1-0 Newcastle.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm not bothered. I'm not watching. I'm waiting for the United game, to be honest.
No, Spurs going to relegation zone.
No, they're like, I think West Ham need to win tonight to go 3 points closer.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Sorry, carry on, man. That was rude. Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, something about how since last year. I've actually forgot what I was saying. I'll move on.
Sorry.
The thing is, you was on about the atmosphere. I can remember because I had my season ticket, but Ernie Slot's getting off light here with the crowd, right? Because, and I'll give you two examples why he's getting off light with the Anfield crowd. When Gerard Houllier, God rest his soul, was in charge, there was banners in the ground asking for him to be sacked, right? And then it was bad. But it got even worse when Rafa was in charge because there was fights on the Kop. There were people decking each other because the ones who didn't agree and were against Rafa, they were getting pummeled. So Ernie Slot's getting off light here for me. And his press conferences are getting worse.
Every time he speaks, it's getting worse now. I cringe. You can tell there's no connection. No, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse. Yeah. Because at least Amorim, there was emotion though, because he really wanted to turn it around, and he knew.
And he even said himself that he didn't think it was working.
He didn't work, and you could see that he was definitely trying, and there was more of a connection to him and the United fans than there currently is, and there probably will be with Liverpool fans in Slot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to abuse it. I mean, the abuse he's got online is out of order. You don't do it. I mean, the thing is, I think the Liverpool fans as well this season for me, because Liverpool are well known for, Liverpool Football Club, we don't do this. This is who we are, and they've lost a bit of that for me this season. They're not fully behind the manager. I think it's probably 60-40.
At the same time, you could also say that's the reason he's still here, because of this reputation Liverpool have. Well, I mean, I don't get this thing people say about not sacking managers. Before Klopp, we sacked like 5 managers in 6 years or something, or 5 managers in 7 years. Hodgson, Kenny, and all them. Rafa,
Brendan Rodgers,
Kenny, and all them. So we've gone through managers. It's just because we had one anomaly, people think we aren't a sacking club.
I mean,
Slots getting away with murder because of the slogan of the football club. You'll never walk alone is literally Slot Shield right now, because no one wants to abuse him, because no one wants to break that shield. Because everyone's too busy trying to like the family club. That's so many of our fans don't realise who they support. No. They think we're Everton. That's the problem.
But the thing is, when you get to my age, that you're an old man, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. But as you get to your 50s and that, you look at the game different, you read it different. But the thing is, with Liverpool fans now, they've been spoilt for the last 9 years under Klopp, absolutely. And Arne Slot, he's come out and said he feels his style of football is more suited to Europe than the Premier League. Example, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Well, if that's how you feel, resign instead of waiting for or are you waiting for a payoff? Because end of the day,
that's what he'll be waiting for. Because if he gets sacked,
if he gets sacked, he's going to get paid off.
Yeah. Anyone would do that with the amount of money that he's getting offered.
Well, I read something today, Hans and Ben, that apparently he signed a 3-year contract, not an 18-month.
Yeah, it was a 3-year because it was a 2-year with the option for another.
Yeah. But apparently the board have said to him, or the hierarchy are considering having a meeting, and their opinion is, if performances continue like they are at the moment, then they may have to pull the trigger this month. I think if we get beat tomorrow, he's got to go.
I think it's gonna be soon, because if you think about it now, we lose tomorrow and Chelsea will win in. You imagine United will win later, so that's another 3 points gap. Everton could go above us, and then on the weekend it's the FA Cup game. Go out to that, and that's another trophy gone. And then your saving grace is the Champions League, which, let's be serious, we aren't going to win unless a miracle happens or something. We aren't going to win the Champions League. So this week is basically make or break, because it could genuinely determine how our season goes. Yeah. Because it could determine whether top 4 is viable and whether we go farther in the FA Cup. That's what. But at the same time, do you sack a guy now and bring in Xabi Alonso and go all guns for the Champions League, or do you just wait that now and take the fall next season and do a proper rebuild with a manager who is going to be here for the long run?
I think it'd be more beneficial if we got rid of Slot now and brought in Xabi Alonso instead of, especially with the World Cup coming up, getting him in pre-season with players that aren't going to be here. If he gets him in now whilst they're still here, active in the team, he can click so much sooner.
And it'll be easier as well, because if you give him now until the end of the season, he can decide what players he wants to get rid of easier. Yeah. Because if he wants to keep Salah next season, he's got 3 months, 4 months now, from now until May, or 3 months? Yeah, 3 months to decide if he wants to keep Salah for another year. And that could be crucial for him, for just
especially with the connections that he's got with other clubs like Leverkusen and stuff like that. He can get players back for fucking cheaper if he wanted to, because of the connections that he's got. Like, so if he wanted to bring Kwanzaa back, because we shouldn't have got rid of him. We really shouldn't have got rid of him. But if he wanted to bring him back, he could turn around and say...
I don't really think Xabi's connections make a difference, because from what I've seen, most of the legwork and groundwork of that deal is already agreed. It's just about whether the player and the club want it in the future. It's already agreed for like 60 million euros. And the contract's already agreed and whatnot, the wages. So it's more just about whether Kwanzaa wants to come back or Liverpool want him next year.
Yeah, I read that last night as well, that it's been agreed that Kwanzaa's coming back.
I do think he'll come back, because
I hope he comes back.
I do think he's a good player, and he had to leave. People say, "Oh, we shouldn't have showed him. We needed your depth." But the Kwanzaa we're looking at now isn't the Kwanzaa we'd see this season had he had stayed, because he wouldn't have played.
No.
Or maybe he would have played a couple of games last month or in the last few weeks because of Canate's situation and whatnot. But that's all he would have got. And then he would have been banished.
Is that all they'd have put him right back?
Yeah. And they would have and then after that they would have banished him to the shadow realm. So
yeah, I mean, going back to what you were saying earlier, Ben. I mean, the results tonight. If Chelsea win tonight, we're 10 points behind them. If United win, we're 8 behind United. So, you know, which however you want to dress it up, I honestly think that the club are gambling here on Champions League football, and if they don't get top 4 or top 5, it's going to affect the summer transfer window massively financially.
Maybe I think people do overestimate that a little bit because it's well known that Liverpool's profits and generate or revenues are record breaking right now. So financially, we'd be fine for 1 year in the Europa League. Or whatever, assuming we do go Europa, even that's not guaranteed right now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
the transfer other than Barcola, there's no player that I want specifically or personally that would be put off by 1 year in the Europa League, other than Roddy Barcola. Because if you're that put off by the Europa League for 1 season, which could basically be a free trophy under Xabi.
And it's a nice bedding in period if you look at it that way.
Easier, and basically a free Thursday off if you're that good, because you won't be part of the. Because if you're that good, you're going to be part of the main team for the first 8 games, are you? So but I only see Bradley Barcola not being wanting to join if we aren't in the Champions League, and I get that because he, in my opinion, he is the creme de la creme of the left wing market this summer.
Yeah, well, I'll touch on it when we go on to is this squad fit for purpose, because I think I've got about 5 or 6 who won't be here next year.
I've got loads.
And I'll save me a little bit on Mo Salah for that section. But I agree. I mean, I'm interested in how Anthony thinks that we'll sneak into the top 5, because nobody's giving us a prayer now. And Andy sort of said we've got to be near perfect now to get Champions League football.
My answer of us sneaking into the top 5 is purely off of belief and just hope.
Delusion.
It's not off of stats or anything like that. It's just me looking at the way that we're playing and thinking, I hope we scrape it. And if I say it enough times, it might happen.
Yeah, possibly.
Manifestation.
Yeah. You know,
manifestation.
Yeah.
Basically,
and I think if we're honest with each other, I think we've got to add a little bit of reality to this and say, well, if we don't get Champions League football, we didn't deserve it anyhow with the season we've had.
Basically, the only way I see us getting Champions League football is if either Arne Slot does a miracle and turns it around drastically. There's more chance of all 3 of us winning the mini jackpot lotto. So that's what happened.
Yeah, that's it. 12 months free Chinese.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so it's either that or Villa drop off catastrophically, which is possible because of the injuries they're suffering.
Because it's not just that, but they've gone from being. I don't want to disrespect them because they are a good team, but they've gone from being a woeful team to pretty much title contenders at the moment. So that drastic change, I can see a big drop coming soon, like reality hitting them.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they were kind of like, they were playing well. Don't get me wrong. I liked watching them when they were in that run, but they were definitely overperforming a little bit. Because
they've done well when they got into European football, don't get me wrong,
but at the same time, you also have to count in the Europa League, like I said at the start. When they get to the latter stages, and it's the best of the best left, like Lyon and Betis and whatnot, they're going to start focusing more on that because they'll see an opportunity there to win a European trophy. And Unai Emery, like I said, he is a specialist in the Europa League.
He is. Yeah.
So his eyes will be on the Europa League, and they might just start taking the league less seriously for a couple of weeks whilst they're enthralled in all that. That'll be our opportunity to pounce. The only problem is our fixtures for the rest of the season aren't favourable. Like, we've had our easy run, really. When you look at the season, every team has a run where they think, okay, we can get a couple of points and wins here and there. We've had ours, and we got like 2 wins.
Yeah, we've had 5 wins since September.
November, I think, but yeah, since it's not much better.
Either way, whether it's September or November, it's not a fucking good look for a team like us.
It's unacceptable for a club of Liverpool standing.
That alone, 5 wins in 16 games, in 19 games or something in the Premier League.
6 out of 20.
6 games out of 20 we've won.
Yeah.
Slot is genuinely the luckiest man on earth that we were on some mad run earlier in the first 5 games, scoring last minute winners.
Yeah.
If that was any other manager at any other club, he would have been sacked.
Imagine if we were owned by Roman Abramovich by now. Slot would have.
Firing squad.
Yeah. Slot would be serving a lifetime sentence in the most brutal Moscow prison.
Oh, he'd be in Black
He'd
Dolphin.
be sent over to fucking Russia, wouldn't he?
He'd be in Black Dolphin, yeah. He would. I mean, which takes me on to our second part of the stream tonight, because obviously Slot's getting a bit of a bashing here. So before we move on to it, welcome to our TV with Anthony and Ben and myself, and a little shout out to our friend in Norway who's unwell again, Alred. Get well soon, mate. Get rid of that flu. Coughing, spluttering, and what have you.
Yeah, no, I think he's busy today. I think he's got a gathering or something today, is he not? All.
So, like and subscribe, and welcome to the community. The next topic on the agenda, we basically, is the 19 players what Arne Slot wanted. He didn't want a squad of 25. It was too big. And now look at us. We've got a bench which wouldn't get a game in a Sunday League game, in a Sunday League team.
That's exactly why I trained to be the new right back today. Damn Sunday League fucking proving me.
It's that Chinese food what's doing it. That's what's doing it.
Fucking hell, man. Excuse for mention.
It's all them noodles. It's all that stir fry you're eating, mate. That's what it is.
That's not chili chicken.
It is.
I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Is the Liverpool squad fit for purpose?
No. Just no.
Yeah, straight answer no. It's going to be a short topic because no.
As we stand
end of discussion.
With a quarter of the season to go, which 13 games, 39 points to play for. And I'm not going to ask you how many we're going to get out of that 39. Don't worry.
I can count on one hand.
But yeah, I think we've seriously got to look at. we seriously got to look at the lads. I would say you've got to look at your main players first, because they've certainly let the club down. They've certainly let the coach down, not the manager, as some people call him.
I feel like you can. I feel like in the topic like this, you kind of just have to go through list every player and decide whether.
The thing is,
no, hang on, let me finish. Let me go. Yeah.
Sorry.
List the players and kind of say like keep or sell in a way. Because
I'll go through the squad then if you want.
Yeah. So that might be the best way of doing it.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna bring the squad up, and I want both of you to say keep or sell. Okay. Every single player. Right. So no, it's seriously. It's got to be done. What you typing, you there?
Not sorry, was it? Don't read it out. It's fine.
Right, here we go. So, oh, what a shame. That's bad for you, that, you know. It's fattening.
Fucking, I said, don't.
I'm not going to read it out. I'm not going to read it out. Right, okay, so here we go. Liverpool squad, ever fit for purpose, 25-26. To Anthony and to Ben then. Keep or sell. Mohamed Salah.
Sell.
So.
Pains me to say
the most money you can offer him.
Okay, Salah. He was finished 18 months ago in my eyes, and I said that. to my best mate when he came round, and he agreed. And
18
I
months
wouldn't
ago,
say he was finished because
I'd
it's
say-
a harsh way to put it.
if you're saying 18 months ago, that would be implying he was finished during last season.
he was
when
on
he
his
was
way
having
out,
his
yeah. He was
Last
on-
season when he was having his best season ever. You
Yeah,
mad?
but what's he done since he signed that new contract?
Okay, so 6 months. He's been watched.
He signed that contract and he's down tools.
Okay, so
Alexander Isak.
Keep.
Keep.
So
Yeah, we're going to come back to that. That's a disgrace.
I'd sell him. I think he's going to be a flop. We could have spent the money better.
You're not going to let that go, are you? What's that?
No, seriously, we could have spent that. We could have spent the 125 million better.
I agree, but
We didn't need to sign him. Florian Wirtz, keep or sell.
Keep.
Keep. Hugo Ekitike, keep or sell.
Keep. Don't even fucking ask.
Dominic Szoboszlai, keep or sell.
Keep. Extend. Give him a contract.
Future captain.
Prison contract. Alcatraz. You're not going anywhere, son.
Virgil van Dijk, keep or sell.
Keep.
Sell.
Shut up.
Let him see his contract out. Give him a free transfer.
I'd extend him, let him retire, yeah. Let him mentor the young.
Federico Chiesa, keep or sell.
So
As much as I love him, he's my favourite player. Like, he's my Darwin Núñez. I'd have to sell him.
Yeah, I love him to bits, and
he's a donkey, but he's our donkey. So for
his career, let him go and play football elsewhere. Giovanni Leone, keep or sell.
Keep. He's going to be a proper gem.
Yeah, he's baby Virgil. Alisson Becker, keep or sell.
Keep. Same as Van Dijk. Let him stay as long as he wants. If he wants to retire here, he can retire here.
Do you know what? Yeah, keep, because I've not seen much wrong from him apart from a few little things recently. But that's in the past. Looking at how many years he's been here.
I'd keep him, but I'd give him a bollocking and tell him he's a liability at the minute.
Alisson's problems are a byproduct of the team being poor.
Yeah.
Because the goalkeeper shouldn't have to face 10 shots every 10 minutes.
Well, he shouldn't have to be the one to be relied on to keep us in the game.
Ben's favourite player here,
Sure.
Konate. Keep or sell?
Keep.
I think he's leaving anyhow.
I don't know, but I'd keep him if possible.
Ben's player of the season here, Cody Gakpo.
Sell.
Keep or sell?
Ben, before you say your answer, let's keep it keep or sell. Let's not go any further.
Yeah, keep or sell, yeah.
If my headset wasn't on, you'd see the steam coming out my ears. Don't even start a bidding war. Sell him to the lowest bidder. I do not care.
I think my old Sunday League team's looking for a winger.
I
couldn't wait till this one came up. I was looking forward to this one, Anthony, to be honest with you. I was looking forward to it. Rio Gamoa, keep or sell?
Keep.
Yep. Jeremy Frimpong, keep or sell?
Keep.
Sell.
Stupidity. Who are you going to replace him with?
Sell. His hamstrings are no good.
Yeah, but are you going to say keep Conor Bradley then?
What? No, Bradley's not good enough either.
So you're saying sign 2 right backs in the summer?
Giorgio Mamardashvili.
Keep.
Yeah, I'll give him time to prove himself. Keep.
Milos Kerkez.
Keep.
Fucking mentality monster.
Tasmanian Devil, my baller.
Ryan Gravenberch.
Keep, but if someone came in offered 60, 70 million, I'd sell.
Yeah, I'll agree with him there.
I can see it.
I'll agree with him here.
Right, okay. Conor Bradley.
Sell.
Yeah.
Keith.
Sell. He's injured.
I'd keep him.
He's a bigger liability than Frimpong, and he's nowhere near as good.
Alexis McAllister.
Sell.
I think he's leaving in the summer.
Hopefully.
I think he wants to go to Madrid, to be honest.
Oh,
and I think his dad's really pushing for it.
Here we go. Mr. Won't Pass. Curtis Jones. Sell.
Keep. Mr. Won't Pass won't fly in a season where he's one of our most progressive passers.
Sell.
And plus, he deserves more of a fucking wage than what he's on.
If you want to sell Curtis Jones, you might as well just moved the club from Liverpool. Then selling the only Scouser in the
Yeah,
team.
he's
Christ,
our only
here we
proper
go.
homegrown fucking player.
The only player in the club who truly gets what it means to be a Liverpool player. Absolutely keep him.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The Samurai Warrior, Wataru Endo.
No.
So,
So, okay, here he is, the one and only. The clock strikes 12. Cinderella, Joe Gomez.
fucking he's another one that I love, but I don't know. I think I'd sell him.
trade him for some premium hospital equipment. For the other players.
He's probably got a fucking discount at the NHS, mate.
Andy Robertson.
Keep.
Sell. Sell. Well, let him leave on a free. He probably wants to go
I
Celtic.
think you go back to Celtic on a free.
Celtic.
Yeah, probably.
Celtic, the man.
Freddie Woodman.
Who?
Freddie
The
Woodman.
other goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
I guess keep him then because he's just there, really. No one cares about him. Just keep him.
He's our Vitislav Yaros, if I remember correctly.
That's kind of harsh on Yaros because Yaros is actually good. He's more of our who was that keeper City had for a long time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Stefan Ortega.
No, the other one, the English one with the grey hairs.
Yes,
forgot his name. No, he was German. I'm talking about someone else. I forgot his name.
Oh, Carson, his name was.
Yeah, Scott Carson.
Yes,
There we
Scott
go.
Carson.
yes, Carson.
Yeah,
He used to play for us
Yeah.
Played for us.
once.
He's
Still played for us.
Woodman's our Scott Carson.
Right,
Keep him.
now you're getting to the bare bones of it now. Armanello.
Who?
Armanello, defender.
Oh, red card merchant.
Yep, keep or sell.
Psychiatric facility because there's something going on in that of his.
Yeah, free transfer. Right.
He was hanging around Darwin Nunes too much in.
Probably some of these now you've not heard of. Right, Michael Laffy.
Oh, Laffy lad. Fucking keep him.
Midfielder.
Get some cheers on that. They're going to get a job on us.
Yeah.
Right on Pargate.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God, I'm sweating.
Kostas Tsimikas.
Who?
Kostas
Tsimikas.
Tsimikas.
Oh, because he deserves better, to be fair.
His passport says he's Greek, but we all know that he's Scouse.
Yeah. Well, his playing time says
Yes,
differently.
Yep. Train Ione.
Keep.
Fucking gem.
Wow. Cornel Miscure.
Who?
Goalkeeper.
Don't know him,
Miscure.
so get the funds in. Don't know him.
Yep.
Never heard the guy.
Stefan Beatic.
Keep if he wants to stay, but if he wants to go and be a model, then transfer him to Balenciaga.
Reece Williams.
And
Who?
just tell me,
Reece Williams.
let go.
I thought we sold him, or did we bring him back off loan?
He was on loan. He's just been on loan to a bunch of who's who have nobody clubs.
Calvin Ramsey.
So just let him go. Let the pocket go. He's clearly not.
Okay, so on the premise of so you done one about Gravenberch before about keep only if he gets money. Here's my one with Cam Ramsey. I'll keep him if Slot goes.
Yeah, if Slot
any other
goes,
manager will play him.
That's a good point, actually. If Slot's not here next summer, then keep. But if Slot's still here, then just let the pawn. Just let the pocket go and play.
Yeah, I think Calvin Ramsey's in the same boat as Federico Chiesa. Slot clearly doesn't like him, like Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, Slot's made his mind up with Ramsey, and he's not even trying to help him get better. He's basically openly saying, "Yeah, you're not welcome at this club, here, fella."
He's putting him on the bench as well, saying, "What's this? This is what you're not doing."
Yeah.
You might as well just smack his face on live TV because he's indirectly smacking him in the face. You might as well just physically smack him.
Yeah.
Because when you go through that squad the disappointing thing for me this season, your so-called leaders, your main guys, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, and yeah, I'm not going to slag him off too much, but Mo Salah. Basically, with Mo Salah now, we're playing with 10 men every game because the game's left him. For me,
let me put it this way as well. And that's big leaders that we have at the moment, right? Are all the big leaders who've been here for years. They've all got at least one season left in them. And if you look at the players that we keep, all them when we have one real leader in that standing, and that's Dominic Szoboszlai. We don't have any preparations for when they go.
No.
You have to think about it as well. Most of our core guys, they've done it all now. They've won 2 Prems, a Champions League.
They're tired. They're fucking knackered.
Yeah, our main guys, they've got no. They don't need to prove themselves anymore. They've done it now.
They're just playing for money, and so should they.
It's guys like McAllister that I'm disappointed in because he's meant to be next up, but he's absolutely disappointed me this season.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Ben. I like McAllister, but I think he's going in the summer. I think he wants to go to Spain, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
And I think Virgil van Dijk, he's my favourite. He's Van Dijk. He's the modern day equivalent to Alan Hansen, I would say.
Van Dijk I'd keep around purely just to mentor the young guys because we've got a lot of young centre backs coming through now.
He's lost the air of pace, you can tell.
I think with Van Dijk, and I'll say this, he's playing way too much football for his age. No player his age should be playing this many minutes. He's in
the only reason he's playing this many minutes is because he's captain. That's it.
No,
if he wasn't captain, I don't think he'd be playing this many minutes.
No, not just because he's captain, but because we've literally got nobody else.
We've not.
Well, yeah.
We can't play Gomez because he's meant to be Canate's backup. So Van Dijk's deputy is currently injured with an ACL. He's not going to be seen until November, December. So Van Dijk's in the top 5 minutes played in Europe in the top 5 leagues. He's a 34-year-old centre back. It's elder abuse in football terms, basically.
It's crazy.
So it's no wonder the guy's falling off. He's absolutely shattered.
Yeah. Well, I think I just don't think it's Virgil. I think it's the entire squad. We're absolutely knackered, physically and mentally. They've nothing left.
It doesn't help that Virgil's basically been playing every minute of every game for the last 9 years.
That's what I was just about to mention. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I can't remember the last time he took a break apart from a little cup game. The
last time he had a prolonged break, was when he had his ACL injury.
Yeah, I was going to say when he had that knee injury, yeah.
Yeah, that's when Pickford did him, wasn't it, at Goodison?
Yeah. So if Pickford didn't cripple him for a year, Van Dijk would have played almost every minute of every game for 10 years straight, nearly.
Fucking hell, Everton.
So I think he wouldn't be playing this season if he hadn't have done that ACL and got that break. I think this season he'd have been gone.
No, I think he'd still be here because I think his level would have maintained the same for longer.
Yeah, the Blue Shite are winning 1-0.
Oh well.
0-0 with West Ham and Man United.
56 minutes gone, yeah.
56 minutes. What's the United score?
0-0. 51 minutes gone.
51 minutes gone in the United game already. Seriously.
Newcastle are still 1-0 up. Well, the thing is here, looking at coming away from Liverpool for a second. I mean, I know we're in trouble here, I think, Liverpool. But if you look at the games that are going on tonight and tomorrow and the implications that it's got for each club, look at here's a question. I asked it on TikTok earlier. If Tottenham lose this tonight, could they sack Thomas Frank?
Apparently, it's already the decision's already been made that he's not going this season. It's kind of
if West Ham win,
Slot then.
Similar to Slot, yeah.
If West Ham win, if Tottenham go into relegation zone, he will be sacked.
I do think Tottenham kind of have a harder decision to make if they're to stick with that principle, because if Tottenham's relegation chances keep getting bigger like they are right now, Tottenham can't risk it. You cannot have that.
This is a weird fucking season, this, you know.
You know something, Anthony?
You can't have that stadium in the Championship. Come on.
So that again,
You can't have that stadium in the Championship.
it's the best stadium in English football.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best sporting arenas in the world.
Yeah, it is. But the only problem is where it's situated. It's a proper shithole. It is. It's a bad part of London.
It's called London anyway, so it's got an appeal to it. Yeah. It's called London.
But like Anthony's just said there now, this season's mental because this reminds me of when Leicester won the league.
I think this is much crazier because
a decade ago.
Every team's in different places than where they should be.
Yeah.
I think this season's a lot crazier though because in a way, like there's more happening. Whereas
look at as it stands now, the league table now as it stands, right? Your top 6 teams: Arsenal 56 points, City 50, Aston Villa 47, Chelsea 46, Man United 45, Everton 40, Liverpool 39. That's your top 7. Then you got Brentford on 39.
I tell you what, though, City can go 3 points closer to Arsenal, but they play on Thursday.
If City win tomorrow, they're 3 points behind Arsenal, and Arsenal have got to go to City yet.
Arsenal got to go to City, and they've got to go to Brentford on Thursday, which will be no easy task.
No.
Igor Thiago is going to give Saliba some problems.
Look, I agree with you, Ben, but you know something?
What?
You might not agree with me here, Anthony or Ben, but that last 15 minutes on Sunday, when they beat us, they will look back on that and say that's when we won the league.
If they go on to win the league,
if they go on to win it, yeah.
Thing is, though, that should scare Arsenal a lot more than like the fact that they came back and won at Anfield. That should scare Arsenal more than anything. Because
the fact that they're in first place at the moment will scare Arsenal.
Yeah, the thing because remember how it was always the big talk of the game was City haven't won at Anfield in 20 odd years with fans present. Mm-hmm. City came back and won, and deservedly so, and they outperformed us for 70 of the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they've broken a huge barrier. That should scare Arsenal more than anything.
Yeah.
Because if City can turn a result around at Anfield, they can do anything now.
And there's that game on Sunday. There's another ex-member of Liverpool there who walked off the Anfield pitch laughing on Sunday. But he came out with a statement when Jurgen left. He said, "I'll never be a number 2 again." Pep Lijnders.
Yeah.
And he's coming for a fair bit of stick since Sunday.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, Haaland pushed him towards the cop fans and stuff to applaud him, I think, didn't he? And he just backed off and walked away.
Yeah.
Thing is, if you get angry over someone taking a role, let's be real here. If Pep Guardiola personally called you and said he wanted you to join his staff as one of the main guys,
I'd definitely fucking join.
You are not saying that.
I will say it now live on YouTube and wherever else we're streaming. I would 100% join Pep Guardiola.
Of course you'd go.
I mean, Klopp himself probably said, if you don't take this, I will personally fly to Austria and slap you in the face. Linda's reputation was in the bin after that Salzburg stint, so he had to take this.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, as well, I have nothing against Pep Lijnders, and the thing is, he's only doing his job. There's no. The simple thing is, the best way to sum it up, there's no loyalty in football anymore. From a player point of view, or a manager's point of view, or whether you're a coach or what, there's no loyalty. But looking at City, I think Guardiola's gone in the summer, and City won't be the same again after that. No,
they definitely won't be the same again because I don't think anyone can do what Pep Guardiola does.
I would say, and I've nothing against Guardiola at all. For me, I think he's the greatest manager the Premier League's ever seen.
He's the greatest the sport's ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it at so many different leagues with so many different clubs. He's what Jose Mourinho wants to be.
He's better than Ferguson.
Easily. Pep Guardiola schooled Ferguson in 2 UCL finals. Like, come on.
But it's like I just said, though, he is what Mourinho wants to be and what Mourinho says he is.
I mean, that's harsh. So I think they're two different people. Pep's kind of he's the humble guy. He's very humble for what he is. If I was in Pep Guardiola's boots, I would be the most annoying person on the planet.
Yeah, but what I mean is in terms of where they've played in different leagues and obviously I get Mourinho's won things in different leagues, but that's what I'm saying. Like Pep Guardiola has won things in every single league he's played in, whereas Jose Mourinho tries that and is basically the BTEC Pep Guardiola.
On that topic, since we want to talk about it, Mourinho winning UCL with Porto. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you put Pep Guardiola in that position, he's going to do the same.
Yeah, Mourinho, whether you love him, he's like Marmite. You either like him or you don't, but he has been top class.
The only reason I don't like Mourinho is because he managed United. If he didn't manage United, I'd actually have had a lot more.
I still like him. I do like him.
He has been top class. I've got a question for you both now, right? And please be honest with me and everybody out there watching this. So here's my question to you then, because I know what Ben thinks of Arne Slot, and I've got my own thoughts on Arne Slot, right? So here's my question to you then. So we'll fast forward to the end of the season. We're in the summer. FSG have decided that Arne Slot's been relieved of his duties. So he's no longer in charge at Liverpool FC for season 26-27. So I'll start off with you, Anthony, first. Who do you want to take his place?
Alonso.
And why?
Alonso, because I'm a Liverpool fan.
So you're going for sentiment there?
Yeah, of course.
Not coaching ability.
Look, if I'm going for coaching ability, then I'm like Nagelsmann or someone like that. Someone who is a top tier manager. But if I'm going with the crowd, it's going to be Xabi Alonso.
Okay. Ben, who do you want to take over?
In a dream world, Enrique.
No, not in a dream world. Who's your number one choice? You've made a short list. Who's the top of your short list?
Luis Enrique.
I forgot Luis Enrique's leaving, isn't he?
He's not leaving Paris, but if he was to change his mind and say, okay, I want a new challenger, then I'd want Bournemouth squad.
Bournemouth will equalise, that'll do. Come on, the Bournemouth.
But Luis Enrique, Nagelsmann, and then Alonso.
All right, okay. I've only got two on my short list. That's Enrique and Inzaghi.
I don't want Inzaghi. I just don't.
Isn't Inzaghi fucking the manager for?
Hello.
Yeah.
The Napoli manager's Conte.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, don't Conte. But I wouldn't. Nagelsmann would be okay. I don't want Alonso simply because I don't want Alonso. I don't want Alonso because he was a great player, but the fans will back him, of course they will, and I will if he gets it. There'll be sentimentality, which I don't agree with. You don't come back on sentiment. He turned us down once already for Real Madrid, and I don't accept sloppy seconds at LFC.
No, I disagree with that narrative. I hated that narrative last summer as well. He did not turn us down for Real Madrid. He turned us down for another year at Bayer Leverkusen.
And then we never went for him, yeah.
Yeah. He thought he owed it to Leverkusen to coach them through the Champions League last season. Or this season, whatever. No, last season.
But the thing, I think, a lot of people don't agree from what I'm reading on social media. I think half of the people who comment are not Liverpool fans. Are like just people who were posing as Liverpool fans. I honestly think that Michael Edwards has made his decision and the hierarchy. I think it will be Alonso. He's 5-4 favourite with the bookies.
He was the original number one option before Slot. So.
Here's my question, though. If it does become Alonso, who do you reckon's coming in as assistant? Who do you reckon he's bringing in as team?
I hope it's Gerrard.
Yeah.
No, please, Christ, no.
No, people will say no to Gerrard, but what people won't realise is once players like Salah and Van Dijk and Alisson leave, most of the people who truly understand what it means to be a Liverpool player will be gone. We need someone like Gerrard in the backroom staff to remind these players, like, you play for Liverpool, you will fight for that badge, or you will not be a part of this team anymore.
Yeah.
It's also why I'd take people like Milner and Henderson in the coaching staff in the future, because they.
You know something, Ben. I'd have kept James Milner at Liverpool before he went to Brighton. I'd have said, right, okay, if you want, what I would have said before you left to go to Brighton, what I would have said to Millie was, okay, if you want to go to Brighton, fine, but when you finish playing, there's a job here for you on the backroom staff if you want it.
No, I don't think he'll go into coaching.
No, he definitely will. He's doing his coaching badges now, isn't he?
I think that was then, no, but I don't think
that's one of the main reasons he went to Brighton, apparently, because something to do with coaching. And I do think he does stay at Liverpool if he wasn't close to the appearances record. He went to another club because he wanted that record. He wasn't going to get it at Liverpool.
But I think if it's not one apiece, Tottenham. I think if it's not Alonso, if Xabi doesn't get it, then I think Liverpool should move heaven and earth for Luis Enrique. I know Man United have already spoken to him or sounded out his officials, his entourage, to see if he's available. But I've been led to believe that he's on the verge of signing a new contract at PSG. If that's right or not, I don't know.
One thing I will say about that is I think there's going to be a merry-go-round with a few managers, and that circle or that merry-go-round circle involves United, Newcastle, Tottenham, Palace, and the England FA.
Yeah,
so I think all those managers switch around, kind of.
Right. You know, this is what I think. This is what I reckon is going to happen. United's next manager, and I've said this for 12 months, and the reason I'm convinced even more now is because his number 2 is already in situ at Old Trafford. United's next manager is Gareth Southgate. Because look who the number 2 is. He's been number 2 under Southgate for 10 years. I think Thomas Tuchel will leave England and go to Real Madrid.
No, Thomas Tuchel leaves England, goes to United. Carrick goes to Spurs. Howe goes to United. Glasner goes to Newcastle. And Thomas Frank goes to Palace.
Yeah.
Who comes to Liverpool?
Anyone? Enrique, Alonso, Nagelsmann, whoever, just not Slot. If I see a bald head on the touchline next season, I'm not watching.
I can imagine Xabi Alonso shaves his head. Xabi Alonso comes in with a bald cap on.
Well, listen, I was laughing last night, lads, because I read an article late on. There were 2 articles came out, and they both about Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, I've just read it. Of course we can. Apparently, all the paperwork's been done for Klopp to come back to Liverpool, which I don't agree with. But also, Jurgen Klopp or the people who he works with, they've told Real Madrid exactly what. There's 5 things that Jurgen Klopp wants before he agrees to take the job at the Bernabeu, and apparently Real Madrid have agreed to it. So,
no, he won't join Real Madrid. Considering the history when he was managing us, I don't think so.
I honestly think the only job he'll go back into football for is the national team in Germany.
Or Liverpool. I could see him coming back to Liverpool in the future if we really want him, and he's up for a club manager.
If we needed for like a standing manager for the remainder of the season, like
I'd bring Jurgen back as interim. Yeah, bring Jurgen back in as interim for 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I think that's what could happen in the future if he fancies dabbling club management again. Right.
On that note, we shall leave it there. We'll call it a day because my 2 musketeers want to get some food. I'm not going to ask what it is. I don't
know how many times he's called us fat today, but it's getting out of hand.
I bet it's not healthy.
I've already yet.
Right. So, anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. From me, Aldo, from Anthony, who never lets me down, from Ben, he's got these little gems tucked away and he just picks one out every now and again and he throws it like an hand grenade. Thanks very much, Ben. You've been a star again. Thanks, Anthony. And we'll see you all soon, preferably before the weekend's games. So whatever you're doing, take care. Look after each other. We're here for a short time, not a long time.
I'll do well to look after someone who's like 20 miles away from me.
Take care, guys. See you soon.